All right, this is a big stop on the USA Cards Museum Tour. This is one of my favorite players in all of baseball, in all of sports for that matter. He is from Dallas. He is a great guy. He is a fellow collector. He is the shortstop for, I'd say, my second favorite team in baseball, the Kansas City Royals. He signed a long-term deal. He's going to be there for a long time. And you just might run into him at the Dallas Card Show. I present to you the dynamic five-tool superstar, the face of MLB baseball, Bobby Witt Jr. So Bobby has been fun for me and my son and my group to collect. If you follow this channel for any amount of time, you probably remember when one of our guys pulled his red true first Bowman auto to 5 out of a box at the Dallas Card Show. Here's proof.
Oh no, that's just a fake clump of cards.
Oh, Bobby Witt. Oh my God. You know, my son was actually the one that pulled that card out of the pack, and because the owner of the box was gracious enough to pass out packs for everyone to rip. And what an amazing moment for my son, but more so for the owner of this card. We ended up grading it with Beckett shortly thereafter, came back an 8.5. And at the time, the owner of this card was 14 years old. I think this was back in 23, if I'm not mistaken. And about a year later, he sold it / traded it and got a deal well beyond what he spent on the card. And that deal has been propelling him in this hobby ever since. You know, at least it used to be this way. You could get really lucky on a purchase or on a hit. And that money that you make from that one card sale can really propel you for years in the hobby. It's getting harder to do that now just because wax is so expensive. But I think the box that he pulled the red out of was around $700 or $800. Definitely a gamble. Definitely one you're going to lose many more times than you're going to win. But when you win and you win big like that, you never forget it. So I actually have had a couple nice Bobby cards in the PC. Here's one that I got it. The story on this is I bought this off of eBay. It was sealed, the 101 Topps Dynasty logo, man. And when I got it in, the top left corner was pretty banged up. As a matter of fact, the paper was starting to peel up, and it was starting to separate from the base cardboard. Like the picture layer was starting to lift. And even though it was still sealed, even though it was one of Bobby's greatest cards, and even though still today probably, I would have made more money. I actually didn't make any money. I just got out of it exactly what I had into it. And I'm sure I could have done much better had I held it, but I just couldn't. That's a thing with me where if I see something on a card and it just gives me the ick, for lack of a better term, then I just can't. I got to move it. And that's what I did. Had some great Bobbies, still have some great Bobbies. At one point, I was way heavy into Bobby. Here's a look at all the cards I used to have. Had a few of the blues in the first Bowman blues in 9.5s and in PSA 10s. Had the Atomic, had many Wits throughout the years. Now I just have a few left. Don't have any patch autos. I need to get one, but they are just, his market, as it should be, has just gotten super hot. So he is a tougher player to get into these days. Let's start here. This one is the School Colors, comes out of Panini Contenders. This one is 12 of 15. I got this because, like I said before, he played baseball at Heritage High School, which is right off the highway when you're going to the DFW International Airport. And as I mentioned, Keaton and I have played and coached on that field. So I wanted something in his high school uniform, so I went with this. Not much to it other than it's got a lot of shine and it's in a Heritage High School uniform. So that'll start us off. Next is the 2022 Archives Silver. Graded this card. Pulled this out of a box at the Dallas Card Show. I don't remember what I paid for it. Maybe 40 or 50 bucks. Graded it. Came back at 10. And so it's been in the collection ever since. It's actually out of 50. So I'll probably move this at some point. Matter of fact, I might try to move some of these Bobbies here next weekend. The March show is right around the corner in Dallas. And he's a player where I'm trying to just keep, churning through the PC and anything that can be liquidated just to keep things interesting and consolidated down. I'm willing to do it. Moving right along, this one is the 2022 Topps Update Rainbow Foil. These Rainbow Foil are really hard to gem just because of the foil board. It's not chrome, it's just, it's a foil overlay. And so they lift very easily from the corners. I actually think these rainbow foils are one of the most underrated parallels, especially in flagship, because they just light up when you move them. It's a simple rookie card, but it's the update. And ever since the 2011 Trout update took off, I think as far as flagship is concerned, the update rookies are the true rookies, or the ones that the most people would point to first. So a simple rookie card, but man, does it look fantastic in a PSA 10. I got in early on Bobby, overpaid on some of his first Bowman stuff, got back out, got back in. I'd say I'm probably at a net positive at this point, but it's been a wild ride with Bobby for sure. He was such a hype prospect that there was even a story that one of his first Bowman blue autos in 2021, I believe, did 20K at a show in Vegas in a PSA 10. So, I don't know what they're doing now. They're probably upwards of around 9 to 10, but he's been up, down. It took him a year or two to finally stick and to finally become the prospect that everybody had hoped he would be. And then he, outperformed even that level. So his market has been super hot. This one right here is a really, really tough pull. The pop on it is, I think, 4, maybe 6. It's the 2022 Topps Chrome Sonic Bobby Witt Jr. variation. And the Sonic was just the Topps Chrome set, but it was in a smaller box. And I think there were a few parallels that were exclusive to the Sonic Topps Chrome set, but you could still pull all the same stuff out of the Sonic product as you could out of Topps Chrome. This one was specific to Sonic, I believe, and it's a super short printed rookie for Bobby. It is a really cool photo of him running the bases, which is an aspect of his game that he is probably one of the top 2 or 3, fastest guys in the league. He ran more earlier in his career. We'll see if that continues, but he's definitely fleet of foot for sure. So that one is a cool SP rookie. Here's the classic true 2022 Topps Chrome SP. I like it because it's got some pink going on in the background. It's a great image. He probably just stole a bag, or he probably just hit a double and popped up. He is hype. It is gorgeous. I like the pink refracting. I don't know what that is in the back. Maybe it was Mother's Day, but it just has the pink and blue, goes so well together. This is not a low pop in a 10, but it is definitely one of his most iconic cards as far as rookie refractors without the autos. Now we'll get into the 2 blue autos that I have. Of course, this is from 2022 Topps Chrome. This is his rookie auto. Blue refractor out of 150. Yep, 142 of 150. Blue auto, blue top, blue border, blue parallel. Everything's blue in this one, and I love it. So I've held on to this blue and this blue as far as Bobby's color match rookie autos. That's kind of where I'm stopping. So this one is the centerpiece of the PC, the 2020 Bowman Chrome blue, first Bowman auto out of 150 as well. This probably in a 1010, I'd say does upwards of 10K. I bet I wouldn't have any trouble getting 10K out of this in Dallas if I wanted to move it. I'm not sure what I want to do with the Bobby PC. I definitely want to represent him in my PC. I just don't know if I want to go as hard as I am now. So we're probably talking 410, that's 14, let's say, and this is ballpark, I have no idea. Let's call that 15. Let's call this 18. You know, I probably have 18K in Bobby's right now, and I just don't know if I want to be that exposed. Great player, but I do have some room here to liquidate and thin this collection down. I might just do that. We'll see. But thanks for hanging out. Proud of this room. Love the player. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Dallas in a week.